This is a college football playoff quarterfinal at the Fiesta Bowl. It's the Florida State Seminoles and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
The Notre Dame head coach told me before the game, guys, you know the narrative here with the first round bye, and coach said he has addressed that with his team. When you don't play in that first week, sometimes you come in slow or a little sluggish after a long layoff. Coach said we've worked all week to get out to a quick start. I believe in our opening script, and our guys want to set the tone early. We'll see if they're able to do that here on the first series. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the handoff towards the right tackle. He's stopped for no gain. The defense swarming on the first play of the game.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Back to pass. It's Carr. Bringing pressure. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's a big play by the defense because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on third down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
They're going to throw it on third and very long. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Ball handed off. Open field ahead. Break. Here he goes. At the 10. Touchdown, Seminoles, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Clearly a long way to go, but you can't have a better start than this offense just had. Take advantage of good field position right down the field, and they draw first blood here.
And Chris, as we talked about, it's so important in these big games to establish early momentum, get an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they were able to do. Credit that field position as well. Kind of a short drive, but they're able to capitalize and stick it in the end zone.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down, looking for more now. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
Scanning the field, it's Carr. Quick throw to his receiver. And it falls incomplete. There was a great battle in the air on that 50-50 ball.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got space. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, but perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I was telling you all week how impressed I was with these linebackers, and they're showing it right here. Look at them get into the backfield immediately, and a quick stop, beautiful tackle. I'll tell you what, they are popping some pads right now.
Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty, brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Looking to throw. It's Carr. Here comes the pressure. Oh, the pass is picked off. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Here's the 2nd down play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
1st down and 10. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Caught over the middle, it's Robinson. Tackle is made very near midfield, good enough for a first down. Well, no surprise on third down, they go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On third down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on third down.
Offense getting set, it's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Nice grab. It's Robinson. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
This linebacker's ability to diagnose allows him to play behind the line of scrimmage. A great tackle for loss there, and this defense is humming.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Context as he let the ball go. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Boy, defense gets away with one there. He's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man. They're not going to miss many of those.
He hands it off from the gun. Gets the first and still running. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. It's Carr. He lets it go. Carr, he's wide open. Look out. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. There's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. first play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
And the Noles will have to punt this one away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Out of bounds after a solid game. They'll spot it at the 40.
This is the perfect call against man defense. Those linebackers cannot keep up with the tight end as he's dragging across the formation. Just got to be on time as a quarterback, and here they are.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. Makes a one-handed catch. What a one-handed grab by the sophomore.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Here we go. Ready? 1, 18. Ready, go.
They mix it up with a run. He's got the first and still going. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
This quarterback has seen the defense so well. They blitz here, and that flushes him out of the pocket. First of all, it's a nice escape by him to get himself out of the pocket. But what I love, Chris, is that he kept his eyes downfield. And he didn't just run the football, but he tried to get that big play down the field. And here he's able to get the completion downfield. The wide receivers worked towards him. He kept his eyes downfield, and that's a nice play for the offense.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Young. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Irish. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Back to throw. It's Daniels. Looking for the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Now the pass rush gets home.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees. You know, oftentimes it can be hard to bring these tight ends down once they've got the football because, again, they're big bodies and you're trying to tackle them with secondary players. But what timing here. Look at this hit right as he catches the ball. This is the avenue. This is the way to go.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
On the ground, it's Williams. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Rough start to the series there. Offensive holding backs him up. It'll be second down and long. Dropping back, it's Carr. Coming after him. Oh, and he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a two-possession game.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. And he was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when
the ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. Inside the 20. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
An outstanding job defensively, reading that pass, stepping in front for the interception, but then immediately turning it into offense on the other side. Look at these guys getting blocks, finding the open lane, and taking it back for 6.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Back to throw. It's Daniels. The pocket breaking down. And it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. The back's got it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. They'll run it from the gun. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Makes the grab. It's Gilbert. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 25.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Falls incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Wideout's now clustered. Dropping back. It's Carr. Throws to the tight end. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, this one feels like the dagger. Now up big right before the half, able to execute, get it into the end zone. There's not a lot of hope on that opposite sideline heading into the locker room.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Returner trying to create good field position. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. They'll run it here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. Timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense makes the recovery and takes off. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. And there's the handoff. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to pass. It's Daniels. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, we've seen it all day long. This defense is right time, right place, and again, they hold them. It has been a frustrating day for this offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. And they go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. And when you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory. Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. To throw, it's Carr. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Incredible response by this defense, Chris. You come out right in the sudden change situation. The offense turns it over. You're on the field, and you get the ball right back for that offense. Now it's incumbent on them to actually put that turnover behind them and move the ball down the field.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got it with room to run. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the 2nd half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Singleton. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third down after that running play. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own end of the field. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Look out, he's got space ahead. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake.
Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. He's looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They cap the drive with 6 points.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They'll try the ground game here with running back.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And now the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes and get a nice stop.
Crucial third down play right here. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackled short of the first down. It's getting 4th and 1.
Chris, I think that's smart from the offense in this quarterback. You don't want to force the football.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete, a huge fourth down stand by this defense. A turnover on downs after that defensive stop.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. This has been thorough domination through three quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down.
Let it go.
He keeps it. Can he convert? He shred. The ball is loose. Offense recovers the fumble. It keeps going.
Well, Chris, sometimes you just get a fortunate bounce, and right here, that bounce for the offense was tremendous, but also credit the hustle of the other players. They're trying to get blocks, and they're in the area so they can recover that fumble.
And he's got it. No problem. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. To throw, it's Daniels. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Good enough for the first down to the 37. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's looking deep down the middle. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Touchdown, Florida State. This offense really clicking.
Well, it's a little late to get things going offensively. They just have not had a good day, and in particular in a big environment like this, I guess you take some solace in the fact that you're finally able to put it in the end zone. But, Chris, nothing has gone right for this team today. And, again, this offense was good all year long, and today they just had nothing.
On the hands team does their and the ball to the ground.
Well, this was their only hope. They had to get an onside kick. They're down by so much. Chris, it's just such a low percentage play, and a good job by the hands team on the opposite side covering this one up.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Will hand it off. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's that defense shifting again. Give it to the back again. The ball is loose in the backfield. And the defense comes up with the football.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability. Attack the football, not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field.
Here we go.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Offense in a split backfield now. To the air, it's Carr. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. After the completion, we'll stop to check out an injured player on the field. Certainly hope that doesn't affect them moving forward in the playoff. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
This defense is flying around. The completion behind the line of scrimmage, and there they are. They are ready for it. Making the tackle in space. Now it's 4th down. They're doing a great job.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Keeping it on the ground here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Oh, they're having some real issues here with ball security. This running back already fumbled, and now he puts it on the ground again. They are so fortunate. Look at the bounce right back to him. He's able to recover, but I think that they need to make a switch. You cannot have a guy that's going to be this loose with the football.
Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. There's a 1st and 10 play. They'll go with the ground game. And the ball to the ground. Defense makes the recovery a turnover. Split backfield here. Grinding away on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle. Second down after that previous play. Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Carr. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, don't you get the sense the fans are like, now you stop them? They give up so much today and then finally get this pick. I think it's too little too late.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Looking for a gap, it's Singleton. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. With a 1st down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that 1st down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt.